Good day everyone, welcome to today's video. Today it's a funny moments that me and Richie had. Richie has recently unlocked the Chieftain Mark III, and well, he said, "Do you want to join me?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on then. I'll join you in something." The only problem is though, folks, I don't have 8.0 tanks. So what I thought I'd do is I would bring in a scout vehicle, which I like, and I would be able to use the 37 maybe. So I thought I'd choose the M5 Stuart. Obviously, if I was in the M22 Locust, it would have been far easier in this battle. But because that thing's now rank 1 and cannot scout, for whatever reason, it can't do its job anymore. So I decided to use the M5 Stuart. Now I know what you think about the title. Surely the title of the video, the video is going to be full of shit. I did not kill a leopard and a tiger in an M5 Stuart. Well, I'm sorry to I know some people are probably going to be throwing money at the screen saying, "I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. You're doing this for views." I'm not. I'm not a clickbaiter. PewDiePie. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? I'm not going to go over the M5 Stuart as a whole. I'm just going to move my mic away because I probably coughed a bit, or fake coughed a bit too loud for you guys. So do apologize about that. But me and Richard was just thinking, surely I could get a kill this game. Like, I wanted a kill. I mainly wanted to scout, but I did want to get a kill. Now, I'll only show the fight up to where I killed a tiger, because then afterwards it goes shit. It really does go shit. I get swarmed. Well, I damaged a Jagdpanther. I do get the assist on him, but I died to a Panzer IV F2, which we didn't see. Richie was watching my right, and, well, we didn't see him till the last second. Sadly, I do die. Well, I died twice in the Stuart, because obviously I had a backup. But I'm only going to show the first part of the battle where obviously the kills took place. I got bullied by an M5A1 Patton at the end, who was a level 36. Yeah, he's a level 36 and he's at a Patton. Does that make sense, don't it? Okay, so let's get into the battle a bit. So me and Richie were racing each other along here. Obviously, he's in a warrior, which he has all the mobility mods upgraded. He is going to beat me in terms of speed. But as you can tell, not by much. The Stuart's actually keeping up with him nicely. So I decided to move up with Richie and support him. Obviously, I was going to sit mainly in this position just so I can overlook and see if I can scout anything with rhinos potentially. But soon enough, Richie decides to move up to the ridge, and I thought, right, I'll support him. And in a couple of moments, Richie is actually going to spot the Leopard 1. Driven by, I believe it was it was Leopard. Richie backs up a bit more and was discussing reverse speeds, and he said, "Yeah, I've driven this thing. Or my tank, obviously, the M5 Stuart, and he likes this tank." And he even told me it's got it spaded. I find that a bit fishy knowing you, Richie, but hey ho. So, at this point, obviously, Richie is moving up to the ridge where he's going to see the Leopard 1. He fires the missile and he says, "Leopard A1, and I'm like, right, I'm going to have a crack at him. He's like, "Go on then." Pull one right for the turret ring, loader, horizontal turret drive, second shot, Leopard A1 down in a Stuart. I got God mode for doing that, people, which is a 20k sublight give out. Richie was like, "How the hell did you just do that?" We was both like, "No way have I just done that." But it's quite a gap now between the tiger, or the leopard kill, and the tiger kill. So I'm only going to put it on 4 times speed, because I'm not going to show the whole battle. That's not what this video is about. It's just the pure funny moment of gutting a freaking a Leopard 1 in this. So at this point I said to Richie, right, back up. I can cover you with a 37 somewhat. And now we just sit around, really, for this part of the battle. Obviously, I was pointing out we might want to watch this road, and he was like, "Yep, you can watch that." And I was like, "Well, I've only got 37, mate. It's only got 78mm of pen. But I'll do my best." And it's around about in a few moments where Richie is going to spot a Tiger 1, as well as a Tiger 2. Now, looking at the enemy team, you Wouldn't expect that. But turns out there was a squad of 4 on the enemy team who were obviously someone had brought in a leopard of some kind, possibly even a pattern or something. And it's quite clear to me and Richie that these guys were troll squadding. Me, I'm in a Stuart. It's a bit different than a Tiger or a Tiger 2 because they can actually have good armor. The Sergeant York there nails that the Tiger 111. I start trying to scout for Richie. I scout the Tiger 1. RichieD takes out the Tiger 2, but dies himself in a moment. He soon brings in the Swordfish for a bit of air support, but I scout that Tiger. Richie says, right, Joe, he's crippled. And I'm like, okay, no problem. He's like, Joe, push him. Go, go, go. So I gun the engine. And I'm like, I know I can kill a Tiger from the lower portion of the track armor, which is 62mm thick. I have 78 at point blank range. I can do this. So Richard was saying to me, go, 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 go. Full power. And I felt like I was in fury at this moment. I shoot, thinking he's got a crew member there. He doesn't. I take out his driver there. And I thought, maybe I could go for a cheeky turret ring shot. And I'm like, nope. Then I'm like, if you've ever watched the film Fury, where he says, outrun that gun, I'm just watching that 88 as it's coming round. I bring the tank around, put one where the driver is, and that's a Tiger 1 kill. Well, if he really shouldn't have been in this match, neither should I, but I'll bloody take that as a result. Sadly though, shortly after this, after engaging a Jagdpanther, I do die myself to a Panzer IV F2. But the rest of this battle really wasn't that great. RichieD came back in his Swordfish like a legend he is. But sadly he's going to get nailed by the 4 Gepards that are on the enemy team. Just waiting to see him coming in. And it's quite clear they have no respect for fantastic biplanes of the Second World War, which sunk the Bismarck, well, pretty much crippled the Bismarck. RichieD was coming to find me air support, but at this moment he's going to take a hit from one of the Gepards and it's going to blow part of his wing off. Richie's coming in to help me with the Jagdpanther. I've obviously scouted him for him. I'm watching Richie, but sadly he misses his buttons. So I thought, right, I'm going to charge him. Let's go, I can kill a Jagdpanther. What I didn't know at the time though, folks, is that there was a Panzer IV F2 on my right flank. Richie spotted him at the last second for me, but it was far too late. What I should have done is I should have stopped right here, where I am now. And if I'd have stayed right where I am, I'd have been okay. But I got too cocky. I put one through the gunner, load another shell, take out the loader and the commander. But Richie says, tank on your right, and I'm like, what? I put one and I'm like, non-pen, and then he says, tank on your right. I didn't hear him at first because I was too busy saying loader commander, and the Panzer IV F2 nails me. Old Buster avenges his Leopard and Tiger brother. But hey, some of the most feared tanks in game, dead just like that. I'm sorry, but I'll take that any day. Anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's funny moment with the M5A1 Stuart. I certainly had a better game than RichieD, and, well, that's nothing new because it's Richie. But taking a Leopard A1 and a Tiger to the grave is well worth it. And while I do get the assist on the Jagdpanther soon enough, I think the Merkava nails his ass. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. Catch you on the next one.